In money news this afternoon now, due to an attractive job market, many retired workers are choosing to unretire now and re-enter the workforce so they can make some more cash. We're going to talk about that right now. It's a growing trend and what it might mean for you. Financial expert and author of the book Good Money Revolution, Derrick Kinney, with us to discuss this today. Hey, Derrick.
Hi, Jason. Great to see you.
So good to see you again as well. This is something that, was kind of expected a little bit just because so many job openings persist. And, maybe some people's portfolios have taken a little bit of a hammering, because the stocks have been kind of volatile. And we know what inflation has been like. So maybe people who thought that they were all set for retirement maybe went, you know what, maybe I can get back out there and make a little bit more.
Well, that's exactly right. Two main things. First of all, we have a red hot job market, and there's simply more openings and there are people to fill those slots. But also we see a reduced COVID risk. And for many people that might have been having a health concern or a worry, they began to retire earlier just to make sure they could protect themselves without risk diminishing and more jobs open. We see people going back to their other job or a new job because of that experience they've got, and they just want to be around people again and have that experience.
It's interesting that you reached out saying that you wanted to talk about this too, Derrick, because you've been seeing these trends, because I was just putting together my next money report, and I was noticing that in the first 3 months of this year in Texas, we had something like 1.2 million people quitting their jobs in those 3 months, but we also saw 1.8 million people being hired for jobs, and I thought, where are those other 600,000 people coming from? Yeah, some of them are probably coming, into the workforce, or they're coming in from other states, but this makes a lot of sense that we might be seeing a lot of people unretiring.
Well, and one of the unique challenges, you've got people graduating college, entering the workforce. You've got people who left the workforce returning. And so is there conflict there? And what most economists say, Jason, is no, because there's plenty of jobs for everybody. And what people are returning to is many companies want the knowledge that left to then give the knowledge to the new person who's coming in. And if managed well, and the key here is to manage it well, this could be the next economic boom in terms of how employees of different generations can work really, really well together.
That's really an interesting point there. And, Derrick, we don't always see it where, there's room for people to unretire and get jobs, and there's room for these new graduates to be able to get jobs. So what an extraordinary time. What would you say are the fields right now that are most popular as far as, people trying to return to the job again?
Well, there's two main fields. First of all is in the hospitality field, and that lends itself to think about people working for the Rangers or the Cowboys or with concerts, or, people want to be around other people. If they like that social part of it, a hospitality job can be really good and very flexible, but also many people are simply returning back to the job they left because they know the people there, they know the culture, they know what they left and what they're getting back into. So bottom line is, if you want to work right now, whether it's 5 hours a week or 40 hours a week, you can find a job. It's just a matter of, does it suit what you want out of the job? And I encourage people to be even more picky now than they were before they retired.
That's a nice place to be in when you're able to be more picky, because, Derrick, I've done stories on this before. We know that age discrimination is a real thing in the workplace. A lot of people have struggled for many years with this. And finally here, maybe there's this little window that's open where that is not the case, and you can be a little bit maybe more discriminating or more demanding as to which job you're going to choose. So let's say I'm one of these people unretiring. What do I ask for when I go back?
Well, the bottom line is you just want to make your wish list. I mean, never before, Jason, has there been so much power transferred to the employee. And the number one request people have, you guess, is working from home. They want to have a split shift. If I'll work the first part of the week from home, the end of the part of the week at the office, whatever that may be for you. But you just want to make sure you go into it because you've got the control and the power. You don't have to go back to work probably. So make sure that it's on your terms and what you're comfortable with. And you could probably work another 5 to 10 years possibly, padding that retirement account and have an even better retirement lifestyle when you come out of this.
Build up that cushion. Derrick, this all sounds like it's a total revolution in the workplace. So what better person to talk to than the guy who wrote The Good Money Revolution? Derrick Kinney, thanks as always for being here and making us smarter.
My pleasure, Jason. Great to be with you.